Hi, fifth graders. It is now time for Writing Workshop Poetry Unit Session 9. And today we're talking about poets revise titles and endings to communicate the meaning or tone of their poem. So today I want to teach you how changing the title can change the meaning of the poem. So we're going to look at some examples from some poets, and then we're going to see how this can change, and you want to be thinking about how this can help you in your own poetry writing. So let's look at this poem, and I'm going to read it first, okay? Visible, invisible, a fluctuating charm, an amber tinctured amethyst inhabits it. Your arm approaches and it opens and it closes. You had meant to catch it and it quivers. You abandon your intent. So now I'm going to think about this. This is a poem before the title, and I want you to think, and I'm going to think aloud, what do you think the meaning of the poem is? And I wasn't quite sure. I heard fluctuating charm and amber, amethyst, which is kind of like a shiny, brownish, purpley thing. So I was thinking kind of like a rock, shiny rock they might be talking about, and inhabits your arm. I was kind of thinking like maybe picking it up. Or maybe even one of those rocks you like break open. So I want to show you what the title is and see how this changes the meaning. So the title of this is a jellyfish. Okay. So now if we look back, and then I put a picture of a jellyfish here. Okay. Poem with the title. How has your idea about the meaning of the poem changed now that you know the title? So now I can see it is about a jellyfish. So the title adds to the meaning. When we just had this, we were thinking something totally different. I was thinking that maybe this is about, a rock, or I think they're called geodes that you open up, but actually it's about a jellyfish, which makes sense. The amber colored, and your arm approaches and it opens and closes, kind of has the top opens and closes and quivers, and maybe it's about trying to grab it. So this poem and this title is communicating the meaning, and titles can change the meaning of a poem. Okay, and I have another one. In this one, what I'd like you to think about is using this one for we're going to discuss this one. Okay, so I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox, in which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me, they were delicious, so sweet and so cold. So now, before the title, I want you to think and either write down or record in the discussion. Tell me first, what do you think the meaning of the poem is before we do this? So think, I'll give you a couple of seconds. Write it down or think so you remember so you can communicate it. Okay. And now let me show you the title. Okay. The title is This Is Just to Say, and it's by William Carlos Williams. Okay. Now, how has this title changed the meaning, or what you think the poem is about, or how does it better communicate the meaning? Okay. So when you are writing, okay, I want you to think about trying out different titles for your poem and seeing which ones best communicate your message and tone to the reader. So go and I would find about 3 of your poems and try out different titles, and then send me a picture of the titles and you've tried out and how you've decided on them. Okay, so today for your writing, you're going to work on titling your poems because we're almost done. We're going to do one more poem next week, and then we're going to start to compile them into our digital poetry books. Okay, so great work writing. I can't wait to read your titles.